Got ourselves an arena game. We're picking to the 4th seat, which we do enjoy. Let's get our sizes all set up correctly. That looks good, right? Okay. And can we make it wider? Maybe we can make it wider. Alright. Seems fine to me. Alright, we've got 3 of the scoring pass tiles. We've got 2 of the coins tiles. We have no spade. And we have no temp ship. This sort of track, I know that we've got this event, but Earth rewards early, the big building event in round 5. I'm thinking dwarves. Okay, well, that makes sense. Dwarves are already put in. Mermaids are in seat 2. And we'll just round out the color wheel with yellow, probably. I think if we put fakirs in, then cultists and mermaids will explode in value because of this. If this pastile weren't in the game, this would be a lot more interesting, but I think I'll go with nomads because they're just a little more capable of using this pastile if the need should arise. Scoomy Snake, hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't want no neighbor cultists here. I think they'll still be fine. Like this sort of cult rewards track is very strong. The one bad thing for them is that they don't get anything in round 1. They will probably start with either priest or the big building tile, both of which are quite nice. Mermaids might start with worker power, which is really nice. Mermaids will have no neighbors and they'll have nomads in the game. So they don't benefit from Earth track rewards as much, but I think that they have quite a nice game plan here available to them. I guess the late dwellings are not very mermaids friendly, and they're not particularly like. I think dwarves do benefit the most from like this um, late dwellings event. I'm not willing to pay too much more compared to cultists, of course, because cultists are just very stupidly good. I wonder how aggressive you get as mermaids here. Do you like go for both these? And I'm not sure about nomads either. I think that double temple nomads is definitely a thing here. Um, if you can secure G2, you just start on these regular hexes here. But the track is not great for nomads. I think the track definitely makes the most sense for dwarves. Mermaids and cultists can have a good time too. Nomads, yeah, probably. Well, mermaids might be the odd one out in terms of the track here. This late dwellings event. I think cultists will be completely fine with the late dwellings, but it's not clear to me that these guys are better than cultists by any stretch. But I do really like just opening temple 4 dwellings. It's just never really that bad. I'm also wondering if we're mermaids here. All right, what are dwarves getting for their first pastel? They're probably getting this cult step or the 6 coins even. Maybe they take the 6 coins and then pass for double dig. They should get a good amount of leech in round 1. Yeah, they're gonna get a coins pass tile in round 1, so they're just gonna temple for Earth 2, like normal dwarves things. They'll just take Earth 2, and then they'll try to dominate the fire cult. Otherwise, I think I'm kind of interested in Earth 2 mermaids. Now there's a shortage of coins in the game, and you'll have a million coins. So I'm just wondering, like, how fast will you pass in front of cultists and nomads? Dwarves probably pass and take one of the coins tiles. And then dwarves, I think, will have a short round, right? Like, probably just a temple and a spade or a tunnel. Cultists and nomads are likely to, like, hang around and buy the priest, but they also might pass early for double dig. And that's our big problem. Because I feel like if I get a priest to a cult here as mermaids, oh man, I just also noticed that like there's no dwellings VP tile here, which is quite a bummer for mermaids. And now I'm like almost all the way on the other side of considering Earth One for mermaids. I don't know why I'm still on them. I just really like Temple Four dwellings opening. Um, yeah, like this is really your only means of scoring for the first 3 rounds. You should hit this round hard, but I don't really love it that much. So I think that I'm probably just gonna go with dwarves or cultists or something next. Jeez. I don't love this price for dwarves anymore. I feel like you can probably find the value in cultists here, even though I'm just like not that interested in them. So I'm definitely letting myself get a little biased there. But like mermaids also don't have to like double dig here, right? They can also double dig e5. Cultists are always the answer. Yeah, unfortunately they are. All right. We should review. What is our nomads game plan? Realistically, dwarves and cultists are much better than the other two. Okay. Well, we probably should have reviewed that a little harder. Can we make a game plan that's not what we were talking about? Do we have a cohesive like game plan that's not just temple lots of dwellings? And also, does it make sense to squeeze cultists with our first dig instead of like either C3 or F2? Like not doing C3 or not doing F2 is kind of crazy because that means that we're not building as many dwellings as possible. Not doing C3 means that dwarves could take this town away from us. Um, so there are definitely problems with both, but I think that leaving this one dwelling hanging is not the end of the world here. I'm going to assert that. Ghostly, what's up? Like E5 is. I guess cultists are never getting a town here anyway, right? Like E5 might not be the most important hex anyway. The one nice thing is that like this hex gets leech. This would mean that I could make a 3 hex town like this, as opposed to like needing this bridge and this town down here. Um, but like, because we've already got like a town here, right? Like the natural game plan is a town here, a town somehow in the west, and then a town with like 3 hexes here or like up through here. But whoa, I didn't expect that. This is this is unexpected. I wonder if we'll see double temple dwarfs. I'm slightly wondering if I can get away with like I don't think nomads should upgrade here. I think nomads should upgrade here or here. Um, but they might upgrade here for the leech, and then dwarves would get double dig if I upgrade it as well. So um, Yeah, this is a huge gift to dwarves. I think that they're gonna probably run away with this because now they can temple, single spade, and tunnel all in round one, which is pretty absurd. Um, I don't think nomads should upgrade here, but they might. If I upgrade here, especially like nomads might do it. So I think that I probably got to get a little greedy to win this game. I probably just got to get a little greedy. And I think trying to secure that extra one leech or whatever might be the way. And cultists could also just secure the single dig here as well, or the workers or something. Like, it's not clear what this game plan is, given that they took the cult step. Okay, they do just upgrade E6, which is a little scary. As long as nomads don't upgrade E8, I'm fine, but they could. And if they do, then I'm probably just dead. But okay, nomads take the other priest. Okay, so they're gonna go priest to. They could go two ship. Um, but regardless, that was a risk that has maybe very minorly paid off. And we are just going to go C3 and F2. Um, Nothing too fancy. This is also just slightly better for power of my bulls. It got me one extra power at the cost of one victory point, and I don't know. I don't really regret this. Let's just build this hex. Yeah, I mean, if I'm dwarves, I'm definitely securing D4 just to avoid any weird fuckery going on with cultists there. Are we trumping? I I'm just trying to count how many moves, right? Like I don't know how long cultists are going to be in this game. I also already built C3. Like the fact is, if I'm going to take Earth One, what I really need is to land on this coin style, right? At some point between this round and the next round. Um, I don't think I'm getting the priest to the Earth track, so I'm not getting this reward. However, if I land on the cultist pass style, then Earth One does get me a spade, which would be really nice. Um, so I did think about Earth One for sure, but three actions, like, okay, what did nomads do? They haven't upgraded. Did they advance dig? Am I crazy? No. They just put priest to earth. Okay. So they're gonna go priest to fire and then buy workers, I guess. Dwarves are facing the choice between like going another temple or spading and then building a dwelling. They're just gonna double temple, which I think makes lots of sense. I don't know. The cultists took Earth 2, so they don't have Earth 1. If cultists, it really depends on how long cultists stay in the round and how long I'm in the round, right? Because both these coin styles are going to go away. Nomads are probably double templing. I kind of feel like Earth 1 might be the play here. I just don't think that there's a ton of points in this game. Like, these pass styles are not, like, this pass style is nice for me, but people will fight for it. And, like, especially with nomads and cultists, like, likely building a lot of temples early, they will both have reason to go for this. I think that there's few enough points that I might feel comfortable taking Earth 1 here. I just need to now, like, be very greedy with saving my power for coins. We'll try it out. It'll give me one coin back eventually. Okay, cultists stay in the round like this. Dwarves probably just take the coins. Nomads are just going to send priests to fire. They're not really competing for leech at this point. Wow, it's a second priest to earth. So cultists might be the faction who don't get earth one then. Dwarves do in fact take the coins. That's largely expected. I think dwarves are crushing this game. Man, I think that there's a world where I pass onto this 7 coins early. How crazy is that? Have cultists used that cult bump yet? They haven't. So if I stay in the round and play here, then cultists' next action is going to be to bump earth, and then I'll have to pass. But then dwarves will have already passed. I'll be landing on this big building tile, which is okay, but I feel like staying in this round to build this dwelling would be a big mistake. Yeah, trying to fight for these earth cult rewards is probably the wrong call. Man, I've really butchered this, huh? Dwarves got double dig next round. Seems nice for them. Yeah, and they'll get a cult spade too. They'll just grab these 2 hexes probably. Mm. Was the play to slow dig and go earth one so I could land on the cult coins with all the dwellings built? Maybe. But it's not clear because there's definitely a world where Nomad's round ended before ours. Or, like, even the slow play, it's possible that I might not have outlasted cultists. Like, cultists chose to fast play, but it's not clear that they had to do that. Right? They could have also bought workers and double templed. Like, I didn't think that there was a world where I was ending up on this. And then, yeah, if I stay in this round, dwarves are just going to pass onto the workers and or onto these coins, and then my next round is dead. But the question is my next round dead anyway? But my dead next round, at least I can have coins, right? Like otherwise, I'm passing onto this and I'm doing nothing. I'm really like just doing nothing, right? Um, I'm not scoring any points off this track. I'll just send a priest to like water or something. That'll be it. Like this only gets me 3 points too. But then I could have a fast round pass and just get like coins heading into round 3. But like coins in round 3 don't like score me any points either. Like this will be my only source of points. So I think I kind of have to pass now. Like I can't really advance digs in this round, can I? I cannot. I am just I've never known for being I've never been known for being smart, so power gets me coins. Yeah, I mean power does get me coins, but then I have to burn down to 4, right? I guess I burn down to 5. Like is that such a bad thing? Maybe not. The question is just like, am I doing anything this round? The answer is probably no, even if I get these 7 coins. So I'm just going to build this dwelling. Um, it's like an extra worker. Can always use an extra worker. I got locked out of Earth 2. So the case for Earth 2 was that I could place the priest onto the Earth track next round, right? That was definitely the case for Earth 2. Ship scoring seems good here. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel great about my Earth 1 take. That's my big issue here. Nomads are trying to figure out if they want Earth 1 here. I think I would just take Earth 1. Like, you're going to land on these coins anyway. So I would probably just take Earth 1 here, or even Fire 1, right, for Nomads. But I think that building the second dwelling here is good, or building the second temple here is good. And they can go 2 ship next round, or even just 1 ship, and then B2 or something like that. Here's a hot take. What if I send priests to water and I still get coins next round? Hot take, what if your digging suggestion wasn't 100% a joke? Well, I mean, I'm not saving the priest. That's the problem, is that I'm sending the priest off, right? Like, I think I'm sending this priest to water or fire. Yeah, there's just zero chance I have the coins for to do anything cool here, right? Oh, okay. This is nice. No one should be sending a priest to water here. So I can take this and then send priest to water and then see what happens, right? I don't really see how digging works out for me. I literally just don't have anywhere near enough coins. Surely it's coins. I mean, are cultists taking coins with their first action? I guess they probably are. Actually, I think that now it's clear, right? I just advance ship and build C1. Yeah, I advance ship and I build C1 here. Um, because I am on the ship VP tile after all, so Nomads will lose Earth 1. Doesn't seem like they care too much. Cultists get that second spade. They'll turn G6, so then next round they'll be ready to take the 2 key town. I think maybe I build C1 D2, right? C1 D2. I was considering A4 if nomads were coming up through here, but nomads can't go up through there this round. They might advance ship with their second thing there. Dwarves, do dwarves just pass? Like, it's not terrible for dwarves to just pass right now. While they actually are gonna try to jam this cult a little more. I respect it. Should I be slow playing at all? No, because dwarves. I'm in line to pass for the dwarves pass tile, and that's very, very good for me. Looks like dwarves. Well, yeah, nomads aren't going to put priest to this cult, so maybe dwarves are going to get this priest down. And then they can turn F4, D7. God, I'm getting left like in the fucking dust here, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, I think next round our goal is to build like 2 dwellings and then pass for the TP tile. I think that most people are going to want like slightly longer rounds next round, so I should try to be as fast as I can. Okay, I don't think dwarves are buying another priest, so I think we did it. I think we managed to get onto a coins pass tile. And dwarves are going to pass onto the big building tile, I would think. They're short on workers. Cultists buy a priest, which I don't think that that was a great move. I think that that was just a I'm doing stuff type of move, but I'm also barely doing stuff, so it's probably wrong for me to be criticizing that type of decision. Come on, buddy. Single spade right here. Oh, wait. He is going to single spade at B2. So the cult spades probably go G2, B2 next round. There is some racing now for the north, and it looks like I will be a beneficiary of nomads and cultists kind of contesting the north with one another. Okay. Now I'm guaranteed a coins pass tile, even if dwarves stay in the game. I got one big coin income here. Real excited for this one. I think I think dropping a priest to this cult is it's probably bad. Yeah. The priest to water is definitely better. So next round, if priest to water remains, I will put priest to water, and then like hard dig D1 or something, and then build A4. That seems like a pretty reasonable round, right? The fact that I have no color neighbors is pretty nice here. Dwarves took the pastel that I wanted. That's sad. Okay, so now my round is going to be slow. I think now we want a slow round. So we will start with the priest to water if it remains. Though now that I look at it, it looks like dwarves will probably just take priest to water from me, which is sad. Um, Dwarves will have a very long round, so I'm not really outlasting them. They have two priests to send to cults. Cultists will take my pass tile, so that's also sad. We're in the shortest round, so I think that we're probably just going to pass back onto this cult bump, which is fine. And nomads are in position to advance their digging. That's possibly not great news for us because we're kind of counting on nomads to be friendly to us. Um, Nomads will open coins, so that part is also good. Yeah, they can't even use a spade here effectively. So we'll go coins, 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 advance dig, build. Actually, I'm not sure that nomads advancing dig makes sense. Like, they have so many free hexes to just build. Like, the fact that they have two cult spades means that I think that they're a little less likely to actually advance their digging. But I still think that they should probably just take the coins first action. I'm hoping that because I think cultists getting coins is kind of disastrous for us. They managed to get to 3 ship cheaply. I also think that if I'm hard digging a hex, it's B3. This hex will get lots of leech from nomads, and it'll cut off cultists a little bit. Or, actually, I guess cultists just ship to here. B5 is arguably more important for cutting off cultists. Let's see if nomads advance their shipping. That would be really nice if they did, and then took away B4. Because I kind of want to cut through here for a town. It does seem a little unlikely. Nomads don't have enough workers to make digging worth it. Yeah, the fun factor of advancing digs, it is very fun to advance digs. The only problem is, yeah, like, it's not just that they're workers short. If they had 4 workers after advancing digs, which they will, I'm like, that's cool. Like, knock yourself out. The problem is really that they have too many free yellows already, and the next round is not like a build dwellings round. Um, yeah, too many natural hexes is actually the issue. This is why I always say never build your natural hexes. Okay, they do take the coins. That's good. Keeps out of cultist hands. Um, cultists could be in for a shortish round to pass back onto those coins. It looks like I am getting this priest to water, which is pretty filthy. I'm happy about that. I think that is just like a good way to cycle my power, and it's a good source of points. No one should be fighting this water cult because there's literally 0 reward on it. Um, if I must, I will accept this leech. And yeah, we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 dwellings on the board. I'm a little unsure if coming up through here for a town without the sanctuary is better, or if just building this hex is better for now. Because I'm only digging once this round. I think this hex is just nice because of the leech that it gets me. And I'm not going to worry about slow playing too much. My opponents are on the scoring tiles, but if I get first pass, then I get coins action, which is like, I can't really argue with coins action, right? The one thing that I might want to question is, do I want to build both these dwellings? I think that the leech here is valuable. And I also think that this actually does cut off cultists a little bit because they can't really easily 3-ship this round. I should never lose C4. Dwarves just aren't interested in here. They want to connect down here. Um, it's not lost on me that I could build a TP here. Um, and then I could be in position to take water one. I'm vaguely considering that. It's good for me economically. It has zero economic drawback. It's literally 3 points. It costs me 3 points, but it gets me 2 coins and a power. I would pretty much always make that trade, right? 3 points for 2.5 power, or 2 coins and a power. Considering that I pay like 1 point for 1 power, like it seems like a probably a no brainer. Um, so nomads did sanctuary for whoa, cultist double temple was not for Earth One. This is some wild shenanigans here. This makes me feel pretty bad about my Earth One, but not that bad. Honestly, it doesn't make me feel that bad about my Earth One. Because like I just wasn't going to build another temple at any point, and I've gotten 12 points off of it already. I am kind of waiting to hang a bridge here. Um, I kind of want to hang this bridge this round. Where should my where should our TP go here? You guys think? Oh man, nomads went shipping. Now they have too many natural hexes again, bruh. Dwarves having access to this hex is pretty pretty crazy. They double spade here, so okay. So dwarves are getting 3 towns and probably running away with the game. I kind of think that this spot might just be the right spot. I think I'm getting enough leech from nomads. Like 2 for 1s are probably pretty sufficient for me right now. And now I'm definitely thinking about hanging the bridge now. Um, the bridge just seems like a really solid choice to me for a variety of reasons. Not the least of which is that I would end up on this TP pass tile. Now, the bad thing about that, I guess, is that I miss out on coins action. So, which is more valuable, the TP pass tile or the coins action? Um, hmm. This is one of those classic Terra Mystica decisions. The trade off between points and economy. I think if I bridge here, then I'm not getting a lot of points anyway. Because then I only have 3 coins plus like 3 more coins for next round, and I only get to build 2 TPs. Whereas if I pass for this and then open with the coins, do I get water one? I do get water one because nomads are not taking water one. So if I pass now onto this, grab the coins, I can temple water one. I can grab the coins. I would have 8 plus 7 is 15 coins. Temple water one, then 3 TPs. Um, on the other hand, I do need this bridge, and I'm getting some more leech. I'm just going to. So Temple Water one, 3 TPs, right? Would be. That would be 18 points next round. If I hang this bridge and I build 2 TPs, that would be 10 points next round. Or that would be rather 12 points. If I hang the bridge and build 3 TPs, or if I yeah, if I hang the bridge and build 3 TPs, which I could do with some leech, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 TPs would be 9 points. That would be 15 points, right? Water 1 is just better than this. And I think that dwarves probably would take the coins. So I think I want to leave myself open to taking to gaining 4 power here. I'm just gonna pass. I'll try to grab the bridge next round too. All right. I don't have a lot of coins if I don't pass into the coins tile and don't get the coins action. Agreed, Felipe. I still have 3 rounds to get a bridge later. Seems unlikely that I'll miss it. I also agree with that because no one really wants a bridge, right? Nomads are going to try to town up here. Nomads might want a bridge with the stronghold later, but hopefully I can beat them to the bridge that round. And if I can't, then I'll try to bridge block them. Okay, that's the leech I wanted. Looks like I forgot to give my table greeting there. Dwarves are, by the way, are passing for 0 on this TP tile, so that makes me sad. My opponents also are going to enter this round with like absolutely ridiculous economies, which also makes me sad. Nomads maybe build B4 before A5. Cultists did like shit themselves out to 3 shipping, so that actually really hurts Nomads' dreams of making a town here. So I do hope that they build A7. There's like no way that Nomads should be passing yet. And also, one of these pass tiles is not clearly better than the 7 coins. So, Nomads do not have a TP, so I do not need to worry about the threat of Water 1 going away. I should be able to grab the coins and Temple Water 1 always. Yep, there it is. Love it. It's fucking war. And then Nomads just send Priest to fire. I approve. I don't think that the I don't think that the TP should go on B3. It should probably go over here in this west town. Um, because I think that I might want fire 2 this game. So like the TPs could go C1, D2, F2 or something like that. And then next round I could sanctuary for fire 2 and hard dig here or something like that. Dwarves put priest to air instead of prioritizing water 1 as well. So looks like the read that water 1 is not that important was correct. Nomads are sitting on the pass tile that I really want, so there are 3 scoring pass tiles. I think that I'll probably get one of them, so I'm not going to worry too much. I have lots of reason to take a long round here, so this did partially blow up the Nomad's town. As long as dwarves do tunnel here, then they should be good. They might be eyeing the double spade to get G3, and there it is. Yep. I don't know that I love G. I guess G2 gives them access to another hex, so it's fine. I11 will be the cult spade. Nomads can't really go for G2 because they have no workers. But they have a lot of points, and they are going to pass for a lot of points as well. So I think that Nomads are pretty fine here. They will get water 1 if they want it, but it seems like they shouldn't want it. Just from my point of view. It's not clear that they'll get a second town this game. They could try to sandblast their way to a town over here. Speaking of which, I do think that C4 is probably a fairly important hex if I do want any sort of network consideration. I have one, two more yellows or blues, and I want to build these two hexes. So I'll need some spades for those. I think I made mention of doing this, right? For double temple and for being dwarves, these dwarves are not going to end up with an amazing cult score. I don't think that they're going to win. They might win like one cult, and it might be like a 12-ish point performance on the cults for dwarves. Cultists are not going for another town. Or maybe they are. Cultists will be out of this round soon, which means that their pass tile should open up. Um, can we get both 8 pointers next round? Maybe like an 8 pointer and an 11 pointer would be pretty sufficient. Ooh, this is a lot of leech. I think I can still use it. I have both. I am the only player with both Earth one and Water one this game, so I'm inclined to just take this leech. This cultist economy is pretty wild. They're gonna Sanctuary Air 1 next round, which is pretty nice. Oh, get the fuck off my water track. What are you doing? One thing that's kind of fun is that dwarves are technically only 2 hexes away from getting their connection cut, and ugh, man, I don't know if I can afford to miss this one. If cultists pass, dwarves will pass onto that tile. Shit. I think passing here is too good for me. Alright, what do I miss out by staying in this round? Cultists will. One thing that I miss out on is that cultists will immediately pass, and then dwarves will immediately pass. So my opponents, all three of my opponents will score while I won't score next round. So that's a huge loss. Um, if I stay in the round, I get 3 points. I get a priest to water, and I get to cult bump. So that's like the priest to water could be like 4 points because I think that if I stay in this round, cultists are going to try to stall me out and beat me on water. So that's 4 points. 4 points. I lose a worker. I gain some coins. 7 points. I'm gonna stay in this round. It could be. It could be crazy. I don't deny it. I can also secure my bridge this round. Dwarves being on 0 steps on fire cultist side. I agree. Dwarves are gonna probably put Priest of Fire and get an 8-point town this round, though. I probably should be putting Priest of Fire as well, right? Like, I think I want Sanctuary Fire 1 or Fire 2. Dwarves are going to Sanctuary Fire 2 as well. Oh, well, rip. Um, this just seems like good practice. Dwarves may stand the round for another dwelling in TP. I mean, are they going to, though? I don't know what cultists are doing here. Like, that Priest of Fire seems really unnecessary. They will pass now. They got away with it, but... Okay, that's pretty wild. This is just annoying. I mean, at this point, I do have to, like, just... All that I have left is a cult bump, right? Or in a bridge. Like, at this point, I definitely have to respect the game. Am I getting leech? I could get this leech, and that's pretty much it, right? This is the only place where I'm going to get leech from dwarves. Yeah. So I'll pass. Take this. Do not use. Okay. You're not sure that the dwarves will pass? Right, but like dwarves do this, and then it's cultist turn, right? So cultists were definitely going to pass, and then dwarves would be out of stuff to. Oh, I see, I see. Because I'm sitting after cultists. For some reason, I had the turn order mixed up. I thought that cultists went and then I went. Yeah, no, you're completely right, Felipe. I thought that for some reason I thought that like I had the turn order wrong. um, so that's definitely my mistake. I kind of suspect that cultists are going to try to kill me here. Because this does get them connection. Well, no, they can't really do that. Okay, they can't really do that. So let's say that this hex goes away. I have 2 more blues. I want to dig down a blue, and I want to dig down a blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would get me 4 more hexes. I would have 3 more stuff on my board, or 4 more stuff on my board. So ideally, I would get these 2, so I can get down to 2 structures. My economy doesn't seem to support that that's possible, but I believe. Okay, they take the workers. I am in position to take both 8-point towns. Should I be doing that? Oh, wait, I can only grab one of them right now. It's probably fine, right? Or should I just secure some space? Like, Shiptown's also not bad for me. Alright, given that space is kind of at a premium, I don't think that 8-pointers are that important. I think locking up the water cult is important. I can just do that at my leisure. Not losing fire 2 is important, but I don't think that that's really a risk given where cultists are at. Taking spades seems really good, but then maybe I could lose my bridge. I'm going to say that I want spades. And I could regret this, but we'll see. I think that like a workers town and a ship town could be pretty useful for me here. Or like a workers town and a coin town maybe. Assuming I don't get both 8-pointers. Obviously, if I'm handed both 8-pointers, I will happily take them, but like, okay, cultists went for A9, so they're going to connect through here. They're going to go for another town. They are going to get it, which is sad. Uh, but in round 6, I can maybe just grab C4, A11. Here's Air 1 for dwarves. Interesting. They probably take a coin town. Followed by the stronghold then? No, they don't want the stronghold. They probably want expensive TP. Oh, they didn't even have water 1 yet. I see. I keep thinking that people are going to prioritize scoring favors more than they do, but here's the stronghold for dwarves, or for nomads. I guess they'll take C4. That's quite sad for me. Like, that's their only hope at another town. So, so then my hexes are in trouble then for the final round. That's definitely bad news for us. But I can't do too. Oh wait, yeah. Like, what does the stronghold get them? I don't understand. They have literally no hexes that are worth taking with the stronghold. Maybe it's just a points play, but they probably just take this hex because it gets them another yellow, and they really have no other stuff to do. That this really sucks for me. Um, all right, I talked about taking a workers town. I talked about taking 2 ship towns, or I talked about just taking 2 8-point towns. I kind of feel like the 2 8-point towns are still worth it. It's an immediate 2 coins, 2.5 coins. Um, it's a worker. I don't need that much shipping this game. I only really need 3 shipping. 2 8-pointers. It gets me pretty good value on the fire track. It closes this cult for me. Yeah, I think 2 8-pointers is pretty good. I don't know if it's perfect, but okay. All right, cool. Now we can grab the coins and we can advance our shipping, or we can grab the bridge and we can advance our shipping. Um, I could also just advance my shipping twice, but that's probably a little too points greedy. It doesn't really. I think I need this bridge, but I could bridge and then advance ship twice, um, like pending this leech, right? If I bridge and advance ship twice, yeah, that's the right move for cultists for sure. They needed to do that. If they don't do that, then nomads just blast away their town. Um, okay, so dwarves are not respecting their pass tile, which makes me sad. Nomads need to use their sandblast. Um, they're not gonna get a. Oh wait, they're gonna town through here, and no one's gonna stop them. Fuck. Is it ever worth it for me to single dig C4? Oh wait, dwarves let them have this hex. This is wild. Okay, so I don't need to worry about this anymore then. Okay, so this is definitely the play. They should give me E2 next. Or they should build like a... I guess they could stall by putting priests off to this cult. I guess I'm also seeing that ship advances. I actually need 3 power to get a ship advance off, so I'm a little short there. I could send this last priest to air and just kind of get in on the action. That's kind of fun. That is just straight up annoying. Dwarves will build 2 more TPs. That'll put them at 81. Pass. Well, okay. The last priest goes away. It's not shocking. Alright, do we want to stall? If we buy this priest, then that gives us 4 more actions, right? We would outstall. If dwarves stay in the round, they could. I think that we buy this priest. Like, just looking at it, like, it seems pretty clear that buying the priest to stall is the right move here. I'm not going to think too hard about that and like take a really long turn, but I think my math says that this priest is good news for us. We'll get to send priest to fire, and then we'll get to advance our shipping. Our opponents should, if they're in a stall war, then they're going to let that happen. And then my final round will just be hard dig, come here. Ooh, I like this stronghold from cultists. I don't like it for them because it puts them out of the, like, that means that they're going to get no passing points, right? Where are they building dwellings? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cultists are going to try to play the stall game still. It's probably the right move. They do need that stronghold, though. I don't think that it's that bad to build it here. They have locked themselves out of the air call, which is pretty sad. Nomads are going to take that from them at their leisure next round. Yeah, that actually is the correct call from cultists. It's just so many points, and they need that open spot to build that last TP. So how much are they gonna? Can they build 5 dwellings? Let's see if they get this hex right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can build 5 dwellings. They just need. I guess it's 3 spades. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 spades gets them 5 hexes. And they appear to have the workers to do 2 spades. It's pretty neat. Alright. I think that we should prioritize the ship advance for sure. Okay, that makes us happy. There's the cultist pass. That makes us feel good. Dwarves hopefully don't have more than 2 actions left. They might temple water 2 or some garbage to... Wait, no. They have 2 actions still. Fuck. Okay, so we didn't manage to outlast anyone. Yeah. Well, that sucks. We're still going to make them all earn it. If nomads build a TP here, then... Yeah, they just put priest to fire, which makes sense. I think we just send this priest. I don't really see any other reason to have priests like at all for the rest of my game. Dwarves might temple for fire too later, but I'm really sad that dwarves let nomads have this hex. It just feels like real. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, I guess it didn't really benefit nomads to fight for that so hard. Okay, that worked out. I guess sometimes when you fight, you just get lucky, right? That was wild. What a rush. Three. I can take this leech, and I think that I might as well just take it. I guess I might be missing out on more efficient leech, but I think that I can still use leech. Um, I'm going to begin the round by single digging C4, I think. Actually, double digging C4 E5 might be interesting. But I don't want to give nomads any ideas about this hex. Okay, cultists just take the town. I guess I should just take the coins, right? Just taking the coins is... Oh, wait, dwarves will take the coins, right. So I don't have to give the coins to anyone. Um, yeah, I only need one spade here. I think that I'm just going to single spade here. And cultists will 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 workers. They do have enough to get to 2 structures. It's sad. And this will get me to 3 structures, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, theoretically, you get me to 5. If I take like a coin town, um, but the single dig is wrong, right? I think that I can afford to hard dig. Hard dig, yeah. Wait, let's count it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I would need 11 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the only way that I could get to 15 anyway. I don't think I'm getting to 15. Should I even be trying to? Whatever. There's no way I have enough coins to go to 15 structures, right? Yeah, there's no way. All right, so cultists do get to close their cult. That's nice for them. And they're gonna crush this game, huh? I guess we have a pass tile to try to catch up with them a little bit. But they advance digging, that makes sense. I feel like hard digging this hex would really hurt cultists. Am I wrong? I guess now they care a little bit less about... So they need 2 more workers to get there. And then they need 2 digs. But, that would cost them a lot of coins. Okay, let's not worry too much there then. They're not going to hit my blue. And I have other blues as backups. Cultists are winning. They won't get any network. Sorry, why are cultists not getting network? I don't understand. Why are they not building all this stuff? Here's one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need 2 digs and then 5 hexes. Like they have that. They're beating us in network, as far as I can tell. The 11 pointer goes to nomads. The one saving grace for us is that nomads don't have a, or that dwarves don't have a pass tile, but looks pretty good for them, given that they're going to get to 15 as well. I think we're going to end up with 0 network points compared to everyone. That is partially the outcome of just taking Earth 1, but Cultists did advance dig a second time, so let's go here. I'm trying to do math on how many coins I would need to get these 2 dwellings down. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 coins. I have 3. So it's not happening. But it was maybe worth the exercise. You forgot they had upgraded digs? Yeah, yeah. I mean, even if they hadn't upgraded their digs, they only needed 2 spades, so they could have just dug those down. Their bigger issue now is actually arguably coins, but they only need 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, they're gonna get. I think that they have the coins that they need as well. I guess I will get a little bit of leech, but I'll get two coins worth of leech here. But then nomads, they did use their sandblast, so this hex could be safe. Oh, nomads have another town. Okay, nomads are definitely winning then. Yeah. Shit. Are we fourth? Cultists can build 3 more. Yeah, they can build 3 more. Oh, I get. So you're saying that puts us in like. Yeah, that does mean that we can beat them on network. Um, we'll just take the coin town. There's some upside to this coin town. Worst comes to worst. Actually, no, I needed 6 more coins to do anything good, right? Let's see. I could lose both of these right now, right? This guy and this guy. And then I could lose this high VP town. I think we just take this. we just take that, we build the hex, and then we advance our shipping or something. By the way, I think cultists are getting 5, right? Or 4. 4 structures down. I guess now the upgrade will happen over here. It's tricky. Yeah, this is no longer worth it, is it? Maybe it's still worth it. Maybe I still could have gotten like a good amount of leech from there. I should still get this 2 for 1, which I think is still worth it. I'm going to put 1 priest to the cult. I'm going to build I4. Then I have exactly enough stuff left to advance ship. But I get to put a priest to the cult again. Yeah, cultists have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They can build 3 more hexes. And they have the coins that they need for it now as well. What I maybe should have done is just hard dug this. Yeah, I'm gonna get 0 network points. That's a huge bummer. There's fire 3, which is really annoying. No, it's air 1. That's somewhat better. Alright, I think I'm officially done taking leech. I'm going to advance my shipping 1 more time, build this hex. So I have 4 plus 4 coming in, 125, pass 133, and then 10 points here, 143. Oh, that was a mistake for cultists. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, so I am tying cultists. I think that was a mistake. Because they could have dug E5 and then built H3 and then built D8. They just need like a little more leech to get there. Oh wait, can they still do that? They might still be able to do that if I like decline their leech or something. No, they should be short. They should be short. this. Yeah, so I'll be in like the 140s. Nomads are obviously well past that already. Dwarves have 2 8-point tunnels coming. They just need 6 workers. I guess they're 1 worker short, but then they can take coins. They just need coins then. Oh, the workers' town is gone. Yeah, so no, they need 6 workers, and they have 6 workers if they convert this properly. I guess I have 3 network points because cultists screwed up a little bit. Oh wait, once dwarves give this leech, cultists will be able to build to 15. Shit. Yeah, they did manage that. Dwarves can actually go priest to fire. Okay, they gave cultists the leech that they needed. Oh wait, they gave less leech than needed. Okay. So there's the coin town. Be 109. Followed by 2 tunnels. Man, fucking absurd. I think that this was probably just not solid enough of a game plan overall. I think that mermaids just might have not been like the right pick, or I could have just tried to play the passes like a little more aggressively or something. Like something, just something was missing here. Cultists will get 2 more points, and then our nomads taking this leech. I'm gonna accept this leech that way. Nomads declined it, so if I were to decline this leech, then cultists would be able to build this. So I'm gonna do something counterintuitive, and I'm gonna accept this leech, so that cultists don't beat me. I don't know if you guys saw what I did there, but basically, if I decline that leech, then cultists get a free power, and if cultists get a free power, then they come down here and build H3, or they get the coin that they need to build D8, and that swing might cost me the game. So I'm just not letting it happen. Nomads are gonna probably just build A1 or something. They might advance their shipping. I'm hopeful that, or advance their digging and then build here. I would expect that to be what they do. But just in case they don't, I'm gonna put priest to fire. All right, that's that. So that'll be 40. Yep, there it is. 42, and then put this down. 146 pass. 155. They'll tie for second on network, or they'll be second on network. That's 167 plus 10. 177. Cultists will tie on network. They have us beat by 28 to 12. 16, so we have them covered. And dwarves, they're going to get 8 more points here. So that'll be 125. They'll win network outright. That's 143. 143 plus 6. 153. We have 12 points here, 145 plus 3 is 148. Yeah, we're a few points short of dwarves for second place, and we're miles behind nomads for first, and we're quite well ahead of cultists. Yeah, I do wonder if I was supposed to try to stretch for that, but this was too easily disrupted. H4. I guess the real question is maybe I shouldn't have gone for C4 so early. If I just went around locking up my hexes and then saved my power to like do something more interesting later, that probably was slightly better. Oh, 147? Did I say 148? I guess it's only 147. Yeah, I'm not really sure that anything went too wrong for us. Like we built 4 dwellings in the dwelling round. Like I guess the one thing is we could have tried to like play a bigger network game. Maybe we could have gotten to 15 structures, but then that doesn't swing enough versus dwarves, does it? Like it gets me 6 more points, which maybe ties dwarves, but I was never anywhere near nomads. And like if that actually meant not getting Earth 1, right? Then Earth 1 was 22 points for me. So I'm not really sure how I could have done better with Earth 1 instead, without Earth 1. Um, I'm not getting to 16 structures in this game plan, I think. That would have been really, really difficult. Like, especially Fire 1. Fire 1 just seems pretty underwhelming here. Maybe Earth 2, where I get the extra spade in round 2, could have been useful. Um, and then a couple of extra coins. And then, like, I get a, I do my normal stuff, get the coins action, do this. But I don't really see how I'm getting that many more points. It's probably just the case that I bid on the wrong faction, which I kind of sensed as I was doing it. That said, I mean, I thought that like I thought dwarves and cultists were better. It wasn't clear to me that nomads were this much better. How well did they hit the track? I mean, the track wasn't awful for us, right? They only beat us by 3 on the track. We beat them here. They had slightly better passing. We had slightly better towns. Even though I guess they only needed 2 towns, so that's a benefit. They just beat us by a bit in endgame scoring, and I guess they only outscored us by 8. The real factor is that we paid 25 points in Leech, and they only paid 5, which is pretty interesting. They just simply did better than us without having to pay as much. There were a few times when I paid some like 3 for 2s or like 3 for 4s or whatever in the mid late game when I didn't necessarily have to, but to lose 2 of them, there's like no way that I'm still beating dwarves, right? And also I managed to convert them fairly efficiently to points by taking that priest action and advancing by advancing my ship in the final round. So it's not really clear to me that there was much I could have done better. Like each thing that I can think of that could have changed, um, it I can still think of a way where it doesn't help me beat dwarves here. I think I played greedily like a good number of times, and yeah, I don't know. The clearly like the game plan of like jamming the Earth Cult for nomads was very effective. Um, so I should credit them for that. And then they double templed for economy, and then I think that they really probably benefited from cultists going for double economy, but then they only got Earth 1. They could have gotten Water 1 instead. So how many points did they even get off of favors? They got 24 points off favors? Is that what? How? Did they really only have 3 structures at that time? So I mean, if cultists, instead of taking Fire 1, if cultists take Earth 1, that probably hits nomads by like. Yeah, nomads hadn't built a single structure at the time when they took Earth 1. They didn't build any structures in round 1 or in round 2. That's crazy. That is crazy that they managed that. Perhaps, yeah, yeah. Basically, like, it's just not clear that this game was ever going to go Mermaid's way. But at the same time, it's not clear that like that nomads had to like win by this much either. So I'm just wondering like what we missed here. I guess like I wouldn't have thought that. No, I mean they built this. They really played the passing points very well, and it's not like they got a ton of spades here. In fact, I don't think they got a single spade here. They didn't get anything here. They got 8 points here, and that was the only difference in our scoring track, right? They only beat me by 3 on the scoring track. It really was just double econ and still getting Earth 1 and building 12 stuff after that. And they played the cults really well. They got 2 spades off the, like all my opponents got 2 spades off the cult. That was something that was probably partially foreseeable. And then they went up. Yeah, I mean, nomads are always good with blue in the game, right? So maybe that was it. Well, all right, that's enough speculation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Um, I'm on a pretty poor streak lately, but you know we do what we can. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.